All right, everybody, and we are back. So we're what, like 5 episodes in to the Road to Crown Tundra. Still, really haven't progressed the main storyline, which is cool. But I've talked to this guy right here. I spent, well, I can't buy more, but I spent, I want to say, roughly 100,000 watts on some luxury balls. So today, or I should say in this episode, because I'm more than likely going to shoot several more. But I'm going to sell those and get some nice in-game currency. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And from there, well, okay, so here's the plan. So I'm going to do that. Um, Also, I'm going to get my hair rebraided in game. And I know I spoke about that on a previous, but as you can see, I just went ahead and styled my hair because I believe that my dear mother and I will be going grocery shopping today, which I do need to get some stuff because I have absolutely no idea what I'm cooking for Shabbat dinner tomorrow. So I need to figure that out. I really do. But that's not the type of conversation. But, had to do something to the hair. I can't go out, looking all crazy and whatnot, and my phone's going off. So yeah, going to exchange these luxury balls, and please excuse me, my allergies are acting a punk fool right now. Get my hair braided in the game, put the crown back on top of my head, and then from there, get my jersey. And I think maybe one or two battles. And that right there should pretty much do this episode because I need to get the flying taxi. From what I understand, the Crown Tundra should be dropping today, but I believe that it's dropping later in the day, probably towards the end of the night. And I am on Central Standard Time. So, yeah, I'm not sure, but hey, this is what it is. We'll figure it out. I mean, this still gives me time to... Y'all, look at how much money I'm finna make. Oh, yes, sir. All right. But that gives me time to do some more content. Plus, again, I would love to see how far I'm able to get in the Crown Tundra with just starting the game. To see how, that goes and how that somewhat differs. So, should be interesting. Should be pretty fun. I think I have enough for buys. Let's see. Well, yeah. And he just, okay. And I think I'll stock up on X items just to play it safe. So yeah, and again, I totally forget what the gym leaders lineup totally is between Sword and Shield. But when we get to the opening ceremony, I will be able to let you know definitively who is possibly going to give me the blues. But I'll be fine. I can't say that I'm not going to overdo it in terms of using watts and whatnot. I mean, again, I'm using a type, yeah, that I'm not saying it's not strong, but they have so many weaknesses. And then when you do the combinations in terms of different types, sometimes it's even worse. It's even worse. And speaking of bug types, so in Pokemon Go tomorrow night, Darkrai is being released, and here's something that is funny. So I have been using my what you call them, my Mega Beedrill a lot. Now I am completely out of Mega Beedrill energy, and Mega Beedrill is one of the recommended top counters for Darkrai. So I need to do some research. I gotta figure out which research tasks actually reward Mega Beedrill energy, and then I need to do it. I really do. So something that I need to get done. And with Darkrai being a mythical in Pokemon Go, you cannot trade mythicals. So I need to kind of get that under control. Let me turn this down. Yeah, that'll be good. And I'm not sure, but I get the feeling that it's going to be somewhat difficult to catch Darkrai. I mean, because I already have, let me see, Mew, Celebi, Jirachi, and Victini. And though, granted, you get unlimited balls to catch them, the way that they move around and whatnot, it was difficult. I mean, obviously, I caught them, so. No huge issues there. But I just get a feeling. I just get a feeling that it's going to be somewhat difficult. But again, we shall see. Alright, let me talk to the ball guy really quickly. Get a free ball from him. It's actually a Pokeball. QQQ. And it's time to go in. Look at me just walking up stunned. Now, what is so interesting is with the story, especially if you play the Isle of Armor immediately following the game, obviously within the lore, it says that Leon, who is the current champion, had visited the dojo, and Hop is privy to it. But there is no change in the dialogue to suggest it. So, yeah, here I am, just, casually walking through the gallery region in the dojo, fit with, my crown, on my head, sitting all nice and stuff. Just saying, it's kind of interesting. Yeah, Beat is Beat. Yeah, he is a piece of work. Yeah, yes, he is. Yes, he is. And what is also great, one thing that I really loved about Sword and Shield is the character development. Like, you see Hop, like him just being so cocky, riding on someone else's success, if you will, and lo and behold, truly being knocked down a peg. So for my number, I'm going to choose 1, 2, 3, because my birthday is December 23rd, so 12, and then 23. So I'm going to pick that. Yep, 1, 2, 3. Giggity and giggity and goo. So it's just something that I found to be interesting, how they did his character development, and they really did a good job in making him a very well-rounded person in the game. I actually really enjoyed it. Though, I mean, low-key, that kind of is a bit of a lesson to all of us in general, is, to not be so big-headed and not be so cocky, because at any moment, you can be knocked down several pegs, if not all the pegs, and just be flat on the floor. Shout out to Carrie Underwood. Okay. So, yeah. So, again, the objective, get through this really quickly. Fight Team EL. Get my jersey, get my taxi in this episode. And one thing that was also interesting, that I did not pay attention to this, and I'll show you guys in a minute, is I did not put 2 and 2 together initially. Because when I was playing the game, I enjoyed the lore, but I wasn't so like, trying to put pieces and whatnot together. I didn't really do it. And like, if you look at Team Yale and you see their symbol, and it's it's okay, it's the Dark Gym Leader, and so right there you see the Y, but on their shirt you see the Monster Fang, which is the Dark type Gym Leader. And if you pay attention, when you look at the Moto Stoke Stadium, you can clearly see, no debate, you can see that emblem. So, didn't pay attention to it. And it was one of those where it's just right there in your face. But, that happens a lot. But when playing the games, like, unless I really need to have, my thinking cap on like that, I don't have it on. And what's interesting also is I did not even get a Ninjas or a Ninkata and evolve it into a Ninjas because Ninjas is pretty cool. Grant is glassy, but with this speed and this attack, that thing moves fast and hit hard. So, but I didn't do it. It's okay. I think I'll be all right. I think I'll be generally okay with the team that I have. I just need to get Dweeble evolved. It has. Oh, I did not do that with you all. I'm so sorry. I'll really quickly go over what the Pokemon are looking like. As you can see, Orbeetle does have Bug Buzz. I was able to. I'm pretty sure I got that from one of the Watt distributors. I don't really think that's what their name is, but the people that you sell Watts to in the wild area had it, which was I'm like, yes, I need this. And yeah, I think the only other person that I gave something to was Dweeble, but I'll show you guys that momentarily. And I'm gonna need for Hop to, get it together. Don't sit here and, play me. And honestly, I think part of this is strategy. With Hop to send out Wooloo because it's normal. It only has one weakness, and then you get to scout out what I probably should have did that on the Zigzagoon. But you get to scout out what moves or whatever type is out there, and then you can adjust accordingly. I'm giving the Hop a little bit, a little bit on the strategy. See what? Okay, then parallel. I knew. I see. What did I say? What did I say? That's what I get. That's exactly what I get. And I really, Hop. This is not a time to be playing defensive. See, now I'm mad. And that is, yep, special attack, isn't it? Oy vey. I don't have time for this today. Praise God. Hallelujah. Alright. And that right there is done, and done. So, though I haven't been doing questions of the day, I guess I can throw this one out there. So, since I'm bringing up, and here's the thing, I'm saying question of the day. I should say question of the episode because, yeah, I'm more than likely dropping more than one. So, but the question is going to be, so what are you guys having for dinner tonight? I think that I might do Phillies. I think Phillies might be something good. Again, I really don't know. Or I might do a chicken pot pie. Look, it's just so much stuff that I could do. And what has been so crazy is since coming back to Chicago, and renting, like I said, my mother owns 2 apartment buildings, so I actually rent the second floor right above her. So it's great being in the same house as her, just making sure that everything is okay and making sure she's okay. And if anything happens, which I pray nothing does happen. All right, I gotta check in. Haha. But I pray that nothing does happen. But if it does, I'm I'm here, and I can quickly and easily get to her or my stepfather. Which being here while I'm, transitioning back into truly being a civilian, taking care of my stepfather currently is what my job is. So being his primary caregiver kind of makes everything, working whatnot. But what we've been doing is, why is my phone going off? All right, something's around. Cool. But I've been doing Shabbat dinners. I just say Friday night dinners because, like I said, not trying to confuse the people. And I cannot wait for the pandemic that is going on to be over with, because right now all that's really happening is I'll do Shabbat dinners. I'll take food down to my mother, enough for like dinner that day, and then leftovers for another day for her and her husband, and for my brother. One of them at least. I would put some off to the side for him to come pick up. But what I want is for us to actually, sit at the table over there and actually be able to enjoy dinner together. It's what I want. We'll see if it happens. But I do Friday night dinners, and then depending on what day my mother wants to, she'll either do Sunday or Monday night dinners. More often, Monday. Okay, so here is the road out and I get to let you know who I'm gonna sit here and just mollywop, and then who gonna give me the blues. I'm gonna let you know we gonna be all the way honest. I might even try to make things a little bit challenging. Probably not, but I might. And I can just imagine, like, if this was real life, I would probably be so. Oh, look at the cute little munchlax. Oh, I actually did do a normal type playthrough, which was cool. It got difficult at times only because it's not really that many good normal types. Makes things a little bit difficult, but it's all good. All right, show me the people. And then just the cinematography right here is pretty cute. It's pretty cute. Oh, yep, yep, yep. Okay, all right. This go. So grass type, I can take him down easily because I got bug type. For her, my Orbeetle is gonna do all of what it needs to do. I'm good there. He's going to cause me some problems, most definitely. B, I should be good. I should be good with my Sizor. Fairy types, Sizor should be able to put in some work for her too. This guy right here, yeah, he gonna give me the blues. He is. I'm. And in terms of Rayhan, it's just one of those where it's gonna be some difficulty there. I think that I'm probably gonna have to really just set up the field and just go at it, or get me a Snow and use that. So we shall surely see how this all goes down. And then look at me with coming out freshly braided up and everything. Looking at them flashing lights. Shout out to old school Kanye. That's right. That's right. Shine on me. So yeah, we got a couple of people that's probably gonna make me sweat a little bit. Gonna make me sweat, but we gonna do it. We gonna do the dang on thing. I'm gonna show them what bug types can really do. And yeah, Chairman Rose gonna make things a little bit difficult for me too. And obviously, Eternatus is going to be a little bit difficult because it happens to have Flamethrower of all moves. We'll be okay though. Alright, so that is pretty much it. All that is left for me to do is get the flying taxi, which I think I'm going to get it like right as I walk out, and then just show you guys the side of the stadium that kind of lets you know, yep, and lets you know, because you can see, we just saw to the right, Kabu's emblem, and I think it's the left side that shows you, yep, right there. Right there. Can I come in from this way to show you guys? Yup. And there's a ball over there. So right here, that was the indicator. And I'm pretty sure other people caught it. I just didn't. Because I was just trying to play through the game. And then also, I had ordered the games physically because I prefer physical copies, which kind of whatever. I prefer physical copies. And they did not arrive until like 2 or 3 in the afternoon. So while everybody was playing them already because they came out, because they got the digital copy, well, not this guy. So when I got the games, I was just trying to just play through the games. Okay, so yeah, I think this is it. So I'm just going to do just a tad bit of exploring, just to make sure there's not any other loose items that I have to pick up. And the very next thing, if I am not mistaken, should be a battle with Hoppity Hop. That should be the next thing. So yeah. yeah, I'm just gonna do a little bit of exploring, just run through here, pick up some random items. That's it for this episode. So when we come back, the very next thing we're going to do is we're going to battle Hop, and then we are going to move on to Route 3, which 9 times out of 10, what I'm probably going to do is more or less just a speedy montage after fighting Hop until we get to the gym. And I may, possibly, I may end up showing some of the training battles. I don't know. But again, just trying to hurry up, crank these out, because at this particular point, I should be able to actually run through the rest of the game fairly quickly, because I have who I need. And yeah. So that should be it. And I guess before I let you guys go, because I know Hop is right there, just see what they have in this Pokemon Center. I know one of them have a different set of not you, a different set of what you call them, X items. Okay, it's not him. He just has, okay, but I already have somebody with False Sweat. Okay, cool. So, oh, I'm sorry. The Mons. See, I was gonna forget. You guys gonna let me forget? Don't let me forget now. Okay, so Orbeetle has Psychic, Bug, Buzz, Shadow Ball, Energy Balls, so I think pretty decent coverage there. Sizor with Technician has Bullet Punch, which is cool. Fury Cutter, which I guess I'm going to keep it on there, but I'm probably going to substitute it for a different bug move. False Swipe and Wing Attack, and I am more than likely going to actually give Sizor some, what you Google? Probably some of those XP candies, though I don't really think I'm going to catch anybody else. Larvesta, which I'm really not going to mess with Larvesta, but I am actually going to pump a lot of candies into this gal. Golisopod, X Scissor, Liquidation, Poison Jab, First Impression. I'm just waiting for it to learn another priority move. Dweeble, so it has Stealth Rock and Spike, so those are the ones where I'll be setting up the field. Smackdown and Bug Bite, which once it evolves, it'll be X Scissor and Stone Edge. And Grubbin, which I'm more than likely I'm going to end up swapping out Grubbin, more than likely. Okay, so that's it. That's the team. I will see you guys on the next video.